Hey everybody! Sorry I've been kind of MIA the last few days. Just really not much going on right this second. I was expecting a bunch of things to kind of come in the mail like this week, but it looks like some stuff has been delayed. So hopefully next week there'll be some cool stuff arriving that's interesting. But I did get some things done today. I was able to finally kind of get in contact and get some more information with Spirit about me and Spirit this season working for them. Basically, they finally got the keys and stuff to my store, and I guess we're going to be moving in stuff in the next few days or so. So hopefully that means I will hear from the district manager, and which I was told that I would be in the next day or so. So anyways, at least something is moving forward with Spirit. It's just very, very slowly and a little bit disorganized from the last few years. So we'll see. Hopefully things get a little bit more organized the closer it gets. Today I went and got some stuff checked off on the list. I did finally go pick up the gift cards for the 5 other last-minute prize winners from the contest I had for the 111 subscribers. Yes, they're massive gift cards with a total of $5 each, on them. But oh well, it's better than nothing. So everyone, you should still know who you were. You'll be getting these in the next. Well, I'll be sending these out. Probably not tomorrow, but the next day. So within the next week or so, you should be receiving them. I have all your address and stuff saved. So keep an eye out for those, and when you get them, let me know. I also picked up a can of great stuff. This is mainly picked it up because I actually have some stuff around the house that I need to actually get done with this. Like there's some pipes that have some exposed area around them, but obviously I'm not going to use it all on 2 little pipes, so this will probably go to use in some format. I'm going to use it a little bit in my video for Hauntoween or the Toy Box channel. Not really sure exactly where it'll be posted. I think it'll be posted on the Toy Box channel. But anyways, he's doing the Freak Show video, which will be out on October 1st. And I'm going to be a part of it, so I thank him very much for letting me do that. And I've been sort of writing a little skit for it and got some ideas. So, that'll be a very small part of it. But either way, I needed to pick it up. And I got some air filters for my air conditioner. That was about it at Home Depot. I'm over at my parents' house. Obviously you can tell, friggin' creepy Christmas tree and Mario wallpaper. And I whipped out some of the barbed wire and just wrapped one. They're 20-foot strands each, so I wrapped one strand around each one of them. This dude, which, hold on, let me lift him up. This guy, let me see if I'm even in frame in the mirror. Yeah, it's good. He's just gonna be hanging just like this. I might throw another wrapping around him, but he's gonna be splashed with some blood and hung from the rebar, just like that, with his arms, hanging down low. But this guy, hold on, let me put him down real quick and not break him. They're a little fragile from, I think, being out in the sun and weather for a while. This guy, I don't really need to pick up because he's going to be hanging pretty much like you see him. There's one bit of barbed wire coming off of his neck right there, and then he's going to have one strand coming off of each limb. So he's pretty much going to be splayed up with face down like that, which I think it's just I was going to hang him by his neck before, but I think that's a little bit more of a dramatic pose. It just looks wrong. It looks a little more painful too, and that way it'll be a little bit of a diverse scene, so they won't both just be hanging straight up and down. But that's about it. And then he's, like I said, he needs 4 more pieces, but they're all going to be tied to the rebar, and I don't have the shorter links of rebar. They're all packed, or shorter links of barbed wire are packed away right now. So that'll be a real quick, thing to do, closer to the actual build. Let's see what else. I want to do a little shout out for some new haunters. Well, new to vlogging. They actually just hit 100 subscribers though, so I mean, they're already doing good. The Haunt Bros, I think the Bloodshed gave them a shout out. Some other people. I mainly want to give them a shout out and sort of give some more info. They said that they've been doing their haunt for about 3 years. They're not actually brothers. They're just they're two friends. And from what I can tell so far in their videos, they're more than just two friends there. There's the two main friends, but I guess they have, their other friends come over and help build. Pretty young kids. I think they're around 13 years old, 14 years old, something like that. And I figured, some of the more experienced haunters, been around, doing it for 15, 20 years or whatever, could, go check out their stuff and give them some pointers on some things. I mean, they're definitely, learning and going about, learning the ropes and sometimes the hard way on what works and what doesn't. So, go check them out and maybe give them, a couple pointers or tips, and hopefully don't watch them cut their hands off. That's what I'm afraid of and waiting for. I don't think you guys are going to really cut your hands off, but I don't know. A couple of your friends are a little on the extreme side. So, yeah, so that's it. Haunt Bros. I guess that's about it. I should be finding out in the next few days, definitely probably before the weekend, about touring. If I'm going to be going back out with Korn or with whatever in the next couple months. So keep my fingers crossed on when those dates fall and if they're going to affect Halloween. I'm going to be I'll be working for Spirit as long as I can. If I have to leave, I'll just put in as much work as I can before any tour dates or anything like that come up. That's about it, guys. I guess like I said, within the next next 2 weeks, the amount of content that I'm going to have again is going to explode. So I do apologize that there hasn't really been much going on the last few days or last week or so. I've only put up like 3 or 4 videos, but from the stuff that I'll be getting in the mail to working at the Spirit store, it's going to pick up pretty quick and hopefully be interesting for you guys. So you guys have all a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.